Hey, Cancer, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your Blam song for the week of May 10th through the 16th, um, 2021. Okay, hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe, just rocking with me, and just doing what it takes to keep moving. You know, and with that, we're just gonna keep moving. Hope you all enjoyed your holiday, your Mother's Day. Whether you had family and friends or you just kind of was on your own thing, whatever it was, I just hope you enjoyed your day and enjoy every day, you know. But I feel like a lot of you may have walked away. I'd already shuffled in the energy here with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And then you have here fragments at the bottom of the Wisdom of Night. Oracles here, 15 breaking down to a 6. I feel like there's some pieces that have come up here, and a lot of you are going to be dealing with some things as far as where to go, what to do, and how to proceed is what I'm getting here too. For a lot of it, it's just how to proceed, how to keep moving forward. Um, and not so much just doing different things. But I feel like somebody may be saying something like pull over, or you may be saying pull over. Like somebody, even in a car, like pull over, pull over. Somebody may see something somewhere and want it, or they may want to get out and say something to somebody, or they just may want to get out, like pull over, you know what I'm saying? Or they may need to get out, somebody may give some news and you may need to take a breather, may need to take a walk, maybe just say pull over. That's the energy that I'm getting here. That somebody may be saying. Okay, so what's at the bottom of the deck? The High Priestess of Fire. Okay, so this may be this is the overall energy here, but I feel like there may be someone that may be because the Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the tarot deck. There may be someone that may want to go in another direction than you. They may want to go in another direction, Cancer. Or they may feel like they want to take a breather and just kind of do things their way. Or somebody may want to get out the car. You may want to get out of a vehicle, a car, truck, whatever. You may want to get out. You may just want to pull over. Or, somebody may even be getting pulled over, by the police. But let's see what's going on here. But I feel like there's some things going on that it's like, that may come out. That may come out and it's like, okay, no one told me this was going on. I'm just getting two out to each one. And then we'll go over them and we'll clarify the major arcanas. But I feel like there's an energy, like I said, of, pull over. Or somebody's trying to get you to stop what you're doing. Or be a distraction. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. There may have even been a conversation about taking back some things that were rightfully yours. Taking back your energy, your thought pattern, your actions, your ideas. There may have been some things that may have been discovered that someone may have taken advantage of. Okay, so invisible here is in reverse, 16 breaking down to a 7. I feel like that's an energy here, like a lot of you may be coming out of the shadows. You have here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse here, clarifying that. So I feel like there's maybe you may come out the woodworks and manifest some things, or you may realize some things that was underlining. Maybe give me something for the Magician here, Creator. You may have some things underlining here, Cancer, that that's stopping you, that has stopped you from manifesting. The bottom of the deck now is the Wheel. The Magician in reverse is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse came out first. They told me not to take the rest, so I was going to take all of them. So basically, you may have lost passion and desire, and maybe having trouble moving forward. He may not even be putting work in like you were doing before, Cancer, into a situation. Some of you may have wanted to slip into the background of a situation, but it made it where you couldn't manifest anymore. You know how sometimes you just get tired, and I feel like this is an energy here where you may get tired of being in the forefront, and you may have wanted to step off on the back scene. And it may have dampened the morale, the energy. It may not have been a good idea. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you may not even be working. All four of these are in reverse, but I feel like you may not even be working towards your goals anymore. You may have stopped or slowed down. And you may even be taking too long. Like, let's say like you're in a healing process. You may have stayed too long in this process. And it's starting to affect you as far as getting what you need done. It may be maybe starting to affect you in your morale and everything. Like, you know how sometimes you get back in the groove of doing things, and then it's like, I don't want to do it anymore. I feel like that's how you're getting, but that's not what the universe wants you to do. It says save this one for last. Okay. You have 39 breaking down to a 12, which is 3 success. This little contract paper on here says congratulations. I feel like you are moving forward in some things, Cancer, things that you have been working on. And I feel like you also may have some things that may have slowed you down from working on them because of what may be getting projected onto you. Some things may be getting projected onto you to slow you down from working purpose, to slow you down from doing the things you need to do to keep moving. The first one here is the King of Pentacles here. A lot of you are dealing with some things as far as with your stability, and you have the Five of Swords. So you may be in your head about stability or the level of success that you can obtain. But I feel like you can obtain anything that you want. It's just the whole point of staying focused. Like I said, I feel like you got darts being aimed at you as far as your forward movement. You haven't really just had it where you need to have it at as far as the growth and success. Things just haven't really worked out for you. But I feel like you have it. But I feel like you maybe have taken a break, and I just keep feeling like you may have taken too long of a break. Or like somebody may be saying pull over, and you're staying where you're at too long. Like you're too long in that spot that you pulled over in. And just need to be cautious, because it seems like some things may be costly with the King of Pentacles here, or something may cost you something. Somebody may have given you something, and you may have to pull over and throw up. You may have to pull over and use the bathroom. There's something going on here, but I feel like it's going to cost something here, because with this Five of Swords, like I said, this guy here is like in his head. He's rubbing his head like he may have a headache or something. Some of you may have a hangover. Some of you, something may be, I feel like something's going on, and you have to pull over. You have Beauty in the reverse here, 40 breaking down to a 4, Foundation, just figuring out, how things are pretty. The beauty of change, the beauty of staying the course, the beauty of these hard relationships, making them out and actually changing for the better. You have here the Page of Cups in reverse. And then you have here the King of Cups in reverse. So you may have let a relationship go, but you still see the beauty in it. You still see, the benefits it brought to the table. I just think that this is no longer a connection. This could have been a same-sex connection as well, where it's just like I don't, I see the beauty in it, but it's just not worth it anymore. And that's what I feel like some of you have figured out, that this is not it. Some of you may tell somebody to pull over and you just walk home from there. You don't like what they're saying, you don't like how they're treating you, and you may feel like you can do better elsewhere. I can do bad by myself. The warrior in reverse, a 2, and that I can do bad by myself, figuring out that I can fight my own battles. I can pay my own bills. I've been surviving before I met you. And like some people feel like, sometimes we get complacent in relationships and then we forget about, what happened or what was going on before I met this person. Before you met this person, you didn't have the issues that you have now, because you met someone new. But a lot of people think that, people forget that you were already living and breathing before you met them. So it's clarifying the warrior in reverse. You have the 6 of Cups. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. See, you have the Ace, to start anew or to keep going. Some of you may have a business venture that you may have been dealing with someone on. This may have been somebody that you've been knowing a long time, but at the same time, or you didn't figured out the warrior spirit within you, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? You may tell somebody to pull over. You get out and never look back. You get out and start walking. You don't want to ride with them. I was walking before I met you. Or I know it. I've walked before. I can walk to where my car is. You know what I'm saying? I can catch the bus to where my car is. I don't have to deal with you. And I feel like a lot of you are giving yourself a fresh new start. And I feel like you may have dug deep into where you're at right now in your life. And how far you plan on going, how further you plan on going. Like you're giving yourself that Ace of Pentacles to know, hey, it's more going on than what meets the eye here. You have the fledgling 1 in reverse. And this is honestly letting go of some things that just no longer serve you. Releasing impurities and releasing thought patterns that no longer serve you. And acknowledging that you may have been under a dim light, or just poor observation of yourself, and you're no longer doing that. You have here the 10 of Swords. See, when you start acknowledging this hurt, this pain, and where it all came from, then you know where you're going. And you have Justice here. So I feel like there's that air energy, you may be in your head doing plans, trying to get some things together as far as what's what. Look at all this that wanted to come out. I'm not taking all of that though. 4 of Cups in reverse here. If you want a personal reading, you can definitely book it with me in the description box below. You have the King of Wands here, clarifying justice, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So there may be 3 different people here, or this just may be how you're feeling. You may be taking back your control. And as far as, and I also feel like, so how you have people and you tell them one thing, you tell them, okay, you meet somebody and the rules that you tell them may not go for somebody else because you've already dealt with them. I feel like that's what this is with this Queen of Swords in reverse. You may have more than one suitor, or you may have somebody saying, well, such and such didn't have to do that. Well, I dealt with them, and I'm dealing with you. The stuff you do, they don't do. The stuff you do, that you don't. The stuff they do, you don't do. I feel like you may be telling somebody that somebody may be comparing themselves to you or to somebody else that you may have been with. But I feel like it's more so, I don't even care about either one of you like that. Y'all both hurt me in 2 different ways. Like somebody may be thinking, see, how hurt is hurt. is what they say, right? But you have like different types of hurt. You got you got the thief, you have the person that abuse you. I feel like this Queen of Swords may have just been cold hearted and maybe did whatever, and the Queen of Wands did whatever. Don't necessarily have to be females, but I feel like, somebody has to stand in their truth, their power. And I feel like somebody may be comparing themselves like that. Like if you have two suitors, male or female, but if you have two suitors here, they're comparing themselves to each other. And I feel like both of these people have hurt you. So it don't matter who did what. You both hurt me. And I don't want either one of you. I feel like you may be releasing them. You may be releasing them all together. I feel like you're standing in your power, in your strength, and you're just releasing them all together, both of them. So it's like I say, you may be cooler with one with the other, because that one, they may have hurt you, but it was a different type of hurt. They just won't get access to your stuff again. You may be cooler with the thief than you are, because the thief may be more charming. They may be more, hey, what's up? You can hold a conversation with them. You just know you can't trust them as far as coming over and not being a klepto or whatever they did. I feel like the other one may have been abusive in a way where it's just kind of like, I don't like you at all. But I don't think you want either one of them. But I feel like both of them are competing. But I feel like they both been messed up. You have strength here in reverse, 35 breaking down to an 8, Cancer. And then you have it being clarified by the devil in reverse and the 8 of Wands. So there may be some communication coming in with someone that you may have a codependency with, or you had codependency with at one point. So at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands is up under that. So the devil is being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles and Judgment. As the communication is coming in about something. So like, let's say like you lost something dealing with somebody. You may have lost, I'm hearing inheritance somebody, but I feel like judgment is being called on the devilment that was done with this 9 of Pentacles being in reverse. Somebody may have stolen money. Somebody may have gotten you intoxicated or things, or maybe gave you bad info on purpose, so that you would miss something. Because that's very common. It's always been common, but these days it's very common for people to give you bad info and you not get what you need out the deal, You have the Death in reverse clarifying Judgment and the Page of Wands clarifying Death. There's a strength that came out here in the Fool, but the Fool's in reverse. I feel like somebody wants you to make some rash judgment or just kind of sporadic judgment here. You have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. I feel like somebody wants you to, like, especially if you're a calculated thinker, like, you weigh the costs and this and that. Somebody wants you to step out your comfort zone and just throw caution to the wind. But I don't believe you're going to do that because I feel like your transition may have been hard with the Death and Rebirth here, clarifying Judgment. I feel like you may have had a harsh, you accepted the transformation. So it's not going to be easy for you to get back in that energy. And I feel like that's what they want with the Page of Wands here in reverse. They kind of want you to throw caution to the wind and just not look at what happened in the past. They don't want you to mature out of this energy. They want you to remain weak or go into a weak state and just deal any kind of way. And when people want that, Cancer, they want the worst part of you to coexist with them, and with that, that's going to cause stagnancy. They don't want you to move forward. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change. I speak that Cancer continues to move forward and not give up on themselves, that they see the enemy coming from afar off. I speak that they come to you, Creator, for clarity, strength, perseverance, and the energy to understand where it is that they're lacking it, and that they ask you for strength in their area. Selah. Y'all have a good one. Know that things are going to work out. You know, press forward, press towards the mark, because things will work out. And, you know, and just be leery of those who are in your energy that wants to kind of make you out to be the bad guy, but they won't leave you alone. You know, remind them, okay, I'm that bad person. Please leave me alone. You know, remind them, because I feel like that's an energy here too as well. Like somebody steady provoking or poking at you, but they're saying something wrong with you. Well, why you won't leave me alone? I didn't call you. You called me. You know. So y'all take care, and I will see you next week. Namaste.